Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! Welcome to our modest conference room. So, a while back, I had my BTP painted dream armies, and I encouraged people to email us with, if you had life however you wanted it, how would that be? And I believe that's an important thing to do, which is, regardless of your present circumstances, regardless of your prospects, regardless of whatever conditions you may find yourself in, I believe that it is every human's responsibility to answer that question. What is it that you want? If you could have life any way that you wanted it, how would that be? What would it look like? What would your relationships and possessions be like? What sort of job or profession would you have? What would you give back? And I've been answering that for myself. I'm almost through. Professionally, my definite purpose is quite simple. Ultimate role-playing, ultimate wargaming. What is the highest state of those hobbies? What does it look like? Oh, and I can't wait. I want to do a Valhalla where we do ultimate role-playing. Sound system, atmosphere, great food, probably a 6-day thing, and that's basically what you do. Run an adventure with everything, the whole adventure completely done out in terrain boards and physical maps with miniatures. Would that be awesome? Professional grade all around. That would be the best. So let's look at the scoreboard, shall we? It's my dream armies are Bright Tyranids, 3,000 points. Check. Got my fungus nids cracking again. I am at 3,000 points currently. It's going to be 4,000 points by the time I'm done. And then one of each of the Drop Zone Commander armies, all painted up, 1,500 points. And guess what I have? I've got all of them assembled and 2 of them painted. A Necron army, I did lose a little bit of interest there. I painted up more Rust Necrons, but I was like, that's a great color scheme, but not the one that I want. I want to do the Midnight Blue, Electric Blue / Gold one. But I've set that aside, so scratch Necrons, put on Dark Angels. Dark Angels are really capturing my imagination right now. They have the trifecta of miniatures, which is a cool name, does a cool thing, and has a cool miniature to go with it. I love the imagery, I love the history behind them, and yeah, Sean's first Space Marine army. And by the way, back when I first started Blue Table Painting in 2004, one of my first commissions was a Dark Angels chapter, not a company, actually 1,000 models. And you might say, Sean, did you paint 1,000 models? No, the client had about half of them. So I painted about 500 Dark Angels, including a Deathwing company, so 100 Terminators at some point in time. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. A Legion of Everblight army, that didn't happen, lost interest. Same with Retribution. I have no dreams now for War Machine armies, but will soon. High Elves did have them and sold them, so it was accomplished. I can check that off. So basically, and then Skaven 3,000 points, which I do have here. So effectively, all of this happened, and it is very important to write down what your dreams are. Start printing pictures off of your printer and paste them on the wall. And you will get, I guarantee, well, I can't guarantee, but you'll probably get resistance. You will have resistance in your own mind because there's a part of the brain that likes things the way that they are, and that looks back, is nostalgic, thinks of better times, and kind of takes comfort in the routine and the ordinary. And then there's another part, Rob and I were talking about this, he said it's like yin and yang, that there's a part of you that is new things, new ideas, trying things in a new way. And for me, that's mostly how I live my life. I live in the area of dreams and moving forward and, oh wow, we could do this or try this different way. And and I don't think one's necessarily bad and the other necessarily good. I would say that a good mix is healthy. And right now in my life, I am consolidating and but also at the same time looking forward. I've been meaning to do this huge business ramble, a 2012 retrospective, but I keep thinking about all the stuff that needs to be talked about. It's just enormous, and there's just so much going on. But I can tell you that Blue Table Painting is moving forward. We are discovering and rediscovering who we are as a company, but the core is right. We've got a great system. We put through a lot of projects. We finished we're over 6,300 projects completed now, which is, I mean, that's just amazing. That is really just absolutely outstanding. So anyway, so Dream Armies, definitely write down your Dream Army, post it somewhere. If you could have it any way you wanted, how would you have it? And an ideal of success without limitation. Because it doesn't, what's wrong with that? There's no law saying you can't write on a piece of paper what it is you would want if you could have it any way that you wanted it. And you would be surprised, your mind will start thinking and making connections as to how you can actually make that happen. And the circumstances and people and resources and skills will tend to fall into place once you start really dreaming about that. And effort, of course. I've found that when I have clear goals and I am excited about what I'm doing, that it's really easy to get up early in the morning. And some of you that know me more personally know that I'm a workhorse. I get up early and I stay late and I get the job done. So that is the way to go. All right, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to give you an update. Hey, it's Cameron!
Hey!
What up? Hey, so what are you coming by for? What's going on?
I have this in my pocket.
Oh, okay, fantastic. He's calling his chips due.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm laying down the
All
cards.
right, fantastic. Hey, how's Big Squid Studios?
Good.
Yeah, and? Come on, give us an update.
Okay. So right now I partnered up with Brig a few times for games that he's created.
Okay, great.
Right now he just put up Dungeon Dice.
Yeah?
Right? Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
I just put up a video about
Yeah,
that.
that's nice. That looks cool. So anyway, that, and then I'm still working on the rules, finalizing that, and what I'm actually going to do for the rules for my skirmish game, I'm just going to put it out there.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna
Okay.
put it out for
Like
free.
a beta.
Yeah.
Okay,
gonna just
I'm ready.
ask people to just
So
test
this
it
is
out,
your
play
Weird
the game.
West thing.
Right.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Who's sculpting the figs for that?
Yet to be determined, but I've talked to Mike.
Okay.
He's on board, if that ends up going that direction. It all just depends on when the time comes, if he is
Sure.
available or if he's not.
Right. Do you have other options? Are there other people?
Yeah, he's giving me some other names.
Some leads? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Other people I can contact, so
All right.
that's what's going on with that right now. That, and I've got a comic book based on the setting of the game in the works.
Okay,
So,
great.
That's that.
All right. Very exciting. Thanks a lot, Cameron. Big Squid Studios.
SquidStudios.com.
.com. All right. Thanks a lot, Cameron.